This happens. Guys will take you out for $100 dinner. You're going to get a to-go bag. You're going to give him an ass-out hug at the end of the date.
And feed the whole family.
You're going to take the to-go bag to the fucking guy that you're who never pays for shit, who never does anything.
That sucks. It's so true.
Then you're going to fuck him and give him the food. That's an L. That's an L.
Because did you hear how she was taking it home to that nigga that does nothing? I just don't understand. You just went on a date with the guy that...
She's dickmatized. He's got good dick.
I mean, it's
he's hot.
Thing, yeah.
He's got good dick, but he's a dick, and he's not going to pay for your shit. Dickmatized. Ginny, I like... It looks like you've had experience. You've been dickmatized before. Okay, so I kind of derailed the conversation. We'll touch briefly on body count. You had an issue with it.
You're really going back to this, aren't you?
Well, because I derailed it by starting to talk about who should pay on the first date because we were talking about unfairness, and I was trying to say, hey, it's kind of unfair that men are having to initiate and pay for all these first dates. That's unfair.
What about that dude that sits at home?
What?
How come he gets to not do anything and then keep the girl?
Because,
and then she'll probably pay for the date too.
Yeah. Oh,
because
yes.
Like, I just don't understand.
Well.
How about that? If it's not the first date.
Well, there's definitely scenarios where, and this kind of comes down to women who are able to sleep outside of their league. Y'all can dudes that are hotter than you. They'll never commit to you. They're gonna pretty much just use you for sex. But it's exciting. They're good in bed. They're hot. They're attractive. They treat you like shit. A lot of girls for some reason. Can you guys explain that? Why you like to be?
It's exhilarating to
the dickmatized.
The chase.
So.
You're in control. No, you're not.
Where were we going with that? I forgot.
I don't know. I just went all of, like a 360. I have no idea anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of, I think, and a lot of men are kind of getting tuned into this. You have two separate rules for different guys. If the guy's attractive enough, you will break rules to get with him. You'll sleep with him on the first date. You'll simp for him. You'll do all this stuff, right? If he's attractive enough. But then for like maybe the guy that's kind of more on your level, or you view him more like nice, he's more of a provider guy. Third date, fourth date, fifth date. I'm gonna make you wait. You're gonna have to pay for the first date. You're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to be a provider. Missionary. No, I mean, you can still get freaky, but whatever. So you have different sets of rules for different guys. It's a dual mating strategy.
And you acting like niggas don't have mad bitches. You're telling me you wanted to take me on a date, but you didn't have a girl somewhere around that you just was a little bit bored with, so you went and did something else?
Well, you're talking about the top % of men. Okay, here's the thing. An average woman, here's the difference. Well, I don't know who you're messing with. But okay, an average woman could sleep with a lot of men. An average guy can't sleep with a lot of women.
Yeah.
Like any girl at this table here, if you were so inclined, could sleep with a new guy every single day of the week. An average guy cannot pull that off. Average men cannot pull that off. Also, an average woman can sleep with a very high status man, very high status. An average man cannot sleep with a very high status woman.
I've seen some celebrities with some ugly ass nobodies.
You know what? We'll go around the table on this, and I'll start with you.
I don't have their names.
Has a guy with a blue check mark ever slid into your DMs?
100%. A couple of them.
NBA player, like you don't have to say who. Rapper.
Yeah.
How many? Most
NFL players, basketball players.
For you.
Yeah.
NBA or college?
Both.
Both. How many blue check marks have slid into your DMs?
This one time I got real excited because it was all blue checks.
What the fuck?
I guess I went to like the right party or something.
How many?
I don't know, but I'll say like, let's be nice, 15, 10.
Okay, and let's say, which one of them had the biggest following? Give it you don't have to say their name, just number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million followers on IG.
5 million.
5 mil. Okay.
Yeah.
You said some musicians, NFL players, NBA players. Okay.
Got a couple from the bunch.
Okay. What about you? Blue check marks in your DMs.
A lot of comedians that I meet at shows, and then
Okay.
Yeah, some people come across like my TikTok videos.
It's because you have an
and
Audi.
stuff,
They
and-
know. They know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So, but any athletes?
Yeah, a couple athletes.
Okay, blue check marks. Okay. And then I'm assuming you guys are getting like guys who don't have check marks, probably a lot of guys DMing you too, correct? Okay, what about you, Ginny? Any blue check? No blue? Not even one?
Nobody's texting me.
Okay. All right.
Nope, not into social media.
Never a blue check mark in your DMs on Instagram.
I got a couple, but I'm not into it. Because I don't even know if they're real or
Okay,
fake.
but you get it.
Yes.
They do message you. What about you? Any blue check marks?
I've had a couple blue
Closer
check
to the mic.
marks. I've had a few.
Okay. What about you?
No.
No blue? Okay.
Never.
Never. Not one.
Never,
Okay,
no.
Paisley?
Me neither.
Okay. So we've got a toss up here. Well, I already said it. So average men can't get with high status women, but high status, hold on, wait. Yeah, average men can't get with high status women.
What about high
Average women can get with high status men.
What about high status, low average men? You know, like an ugly rapper. Like you're hella ugly.
Can you think of like a really successful rapper that
Young
who's,
boy.
Who's the I don't want to get like
Like he has herpes and he still pulls
Jesus
bitches.
Christ. I don't want to beef though, so I don't know if I should say it. Who's fuck. I don't really listen to rap, so I can't remember his name. But he has status though.
Mm-hmm.
So
High status, low average.
okay,
looking.
sure.
They still have a very high chance.
Sure.
So
but okay.
have a talent and maybe you'll be a.
But let me ask. You
Nah.
said you said you had some NBA players, some NFL players. Were they? I mean, I assume athletes are typically, at least physically, their physicality, exceptionally attractive. Body, anyways. I don't know how.
They were cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really respond to very many of them.
Okay.
It's like why?
Because they, well, maybe because you know they
It's not just. the
just want to
stats.
you, maybe.
Yeah.
But, so, how did we get there? Where am I going with
Body count.
that? Body count. Okay.
You keep going off of it.
Yeah. I want to try to put a wrap up on the body count thing.
Blue checks.
Blue checks. Okay, so the double standard exists because it is harder for men to get laid. And it's very easy for women to get laid. It's not impressive. It's for a guy to be able to sleep with a lot of women, he has to be bringing something, either looks or typically game, charisma. Women need not have game to get laid as a woman. You just kind of show up.
Mm-hmm.
Bat your eyes a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do that much.
No, literally.
Okay, here
Sometimes it depends. It depends.
you walk into a club and you just say, anyone want?
Ooh,
Some dude's gonna be like, I'm down, let's do it.
dirty. You're
You-
dirty.
you
wanna
could
do
be-
something like that?
You could be a super handsome guy, rich, have a Lambo parked outside, just fucking whatever. Say anyone want? Girls would be like, the fuck, weirdo. It's different. It's different. So the double standard exists because it's harder for men to get laid. It's impressive.
A girl can't even talk about how she wants
Except
to
just
get laid.
because
for
we
real.
have the chance doesn't mean we're doing all that all the time.
Well, yeah, just because.
So it's
Well, yeah, then I mean, women would have body counts in the thousands. If you exercised every single option, I mean, you guys are probably inundated with DMs on Instagram, or it could be on dating apps, even in person. If you said yes to every dude, y'all would probably have body counts in the thousands, right? You cannot say yes to every guy because there's not enough time in the day for that much dick. But so it's. Do you want to come back? I mean, I feel like I haven't convinced you.
You still haven't. I still stand on it.
Okay, so
I still
body
think
count.
I still think it's biased. That's just how I feel.
Okay.
You're not gonna convince me. I understand and respect your point, but it's still biased.